Good evening, race fans. Good evening, world. It's Marky B here, aka the Scruffy Toff, welcoming you along once more to Generation X Racing. Tonight we have our Gr4 80-mile challenge coming this evening from Road Atlanta in Georgia. 32 laps. We've got the weather on random. And the guys can't use the racing softs tonight, so hards, mediums, intermediates and wets, although I'll be amazed if it starts raining. But anyways, that's what we got to look forward to tonight. And joining me because we've got enough space in the lobby, thanks PD, as always, well, not as always, because we've had full lobbies and he hasn't been able to get in with me, but Spiffy G beaming live and direct from San Antonio in Texas.
Well,
how you doing, Spiffy?
Howdy. Welcome everybody. We're here in lovely Atlanta in the American South, that is in the beautiful state of Georgia, and we are happy to be here in these rolling green foothills. Hope you're happy to join us. I'm sorry I missed out on a couple of races with you, Mark.
Yes, it's it's a lot more of a chore, frankly, when you do it on your own. You actually have to pay attention all the time.
It really is
no
so
one to
much
bounce
more
off,
work.
which is a pain. Yes, it really is. It really is. But yeah, great to have you with me, Smithy. Good stuff. So we'll just go through. I'll just run through who's driving what, if I can actually see that. So we're just in about halfway through quali at the moment, and so far Darlow Boy in the NSX, the Honda, is leading the way. Splatter in second in the Ataxi. So we'll have to have a look who's got in the cab tonight. Oh no, yeah. So Lenio in the McGann Trophy 11 has just gone fastest.
Leo!
And then Airport Hobo in the Fat Aunt, the Veyron, is currently in fourth. Got Willie Ham in the McLaren in fifth. MacGyver in the Fezzer in sixth. Canada, otherwise known as Push P, in the, what is that? Is that a McLaren or a, yeah, in the McLaren. Johnny Mackers, and I told him not to pick this car. I've been nothing but derogatory about it. Back in eighth in the M4. Ginger Ninja in the Sylvia, the Nissan. Devlin in the rocket ship off the line, which is the Alfa Romeo. Mick D, not Dundee, who's in the Sylvia and in the pits currently. A-Log in the Lambo. Murcielago in the Lambo. And Kobayashi Maru in the SLS, the AMG.
So two guys picked the tractor today. Nice.
Yeah, quite so. I really think the AMG was terrible around here as well.
Yeah, I think the Lambo's going to be nice with the all-wheel drive and whatnot.
Yep. Okay, so are we doing the sort of table and stuff tonight, Spiffy?
Yeah, I think I might have the right one up this time. I'm certainly hoping so.
Okay, well.
Yeah, I've had this tendency to bring up the wrong panels lately, and I'm going to see if I can end that with this go around here. All right.
We're all behind you, Spiffy.
It was round
you can
6.
Do it.
Ah, good. I looked at the number this time. Yes, I can count. So, last week at Spa Francorchamps, we had Willie Ham in the McLaren, who came in first, and Murcielago in the Huracan. First week he was driving that sucker around, did quite well. In third position we got Airport Hobo Mr. Travis from Nebraska. In the Veyron, he somehow wrangled that around Spa and put her in the third position. Lenio was just a bare tenth of a second behind him, right on his wing.
Yeah, that was really close, wasn't it?
It really was.
Right up his chuff at the end.
Bus stop, man, just pushing it. And so, yeah, that was what a great finish. And then, of course, Mick D rounds out the top 5. Mick D had a terrific race too. He was didn't he get knocked back a couple of times and then somehow recover and bring himself near to the front in that old Sylvia? I was impressed.
Yeah, I think Darlow Boy was the driver the week last week for me because he was stone cold last by about 25 seconds and ended up sixth.
Yeah,
that was amazing.
He put himself into the gravel 2 or 3 times before he was able to regroup. Yeah, he pushed that NSX way toward the front. I was super surprised. Both of us, and got the fastest lap.
And yep, absolutely superb.
Yeah, shocking. Anyway, so Splatter, Kobayashi Maru, Devlin, Armas, and Ram Toxic ran that with the rest of the group. And let's go to our current championship standings after round 6. At the top of the Group 4 leaderboard, we have Will Hamilton with 367 points. And in the distant second position is Murcielago, 94 points behind. So Will is just having his way with this series. And so Murcielago, Reinhardt Epper is not too comfortably in the second position because right behind him, 1 point away, is Airport Hobo. Travis, they are on now, is really putting some nice laps together. And P4, Johnny Mackers, has dropped 2 positions thanks to not being able to race last week. Probably the main reason he isn't in second position anymore. And Kobayashi Maru has not moved the spec, he's still in 5th. And rounding out the top 10, Darlow Boy, Lenio, Matt MacGyver, Nick D, Not Dundee, and Splatter. And y'all can read, so enjoy the rest of them.
Excellent, well done Spiffy, thanks for that. So in the meantime, we've got Willie has taken P1 at present on a 1:25.0, which is a pretty impressive lap to be fair on the mediums. And then we've got Lenio 0.2 back at 1:25.2, so that's pretty good stuff as well. And then Darlow just 400ths of a second behind Lenio. And then Airport Hobo 500ths of a second behind Darlow Boy. So that's ridiculously close between this lot. So excellent stuff. Well done, chaps.
Not even talking tenths anymore. These boys are
no, absolutely. So what? I'm not sure. Yeah, we've got Airport Hobo in the Veyron, which I don't know how that's going to get on round here. I mean, he's obviously making quite a good fist of it at the moment. But it's a big old lump to throw around anywhere.
Yeah, it is.
With Spa as a speed track.
Yeah, so. It is. You've got a good number of straights here, I think, that may help to counteract the fact that the thing just cannot turn. It's so live. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking he's going to be somewhere in maybe in the upper mid-pack, but mid-pack for sure. Unless he can turn something around. But it certainly won't be that car.
No indeed. So, okay. So Splatter up in 5th. He must be loving that. Right, I need to try and guess the passengers.
Who is that yelling?
There's Captain Kirk. I think that's James Tiberius Kirk. And who's he got on the other side? And is that Uma Thurman? Is that Uma Thurman from... Looks a bit like her. Or it could be Zoe Ball, who's a radio DJ over here, but I have to get it a bit close to really see that. But what? Spa.
Lasers on. Stop.
We have to, Mister.
But he's a good cop. Different series.
Yeah, but I always used to love TJ Hooker when he used to do his. Remember when he used to do those rolls and he used to just roll across the floor shooting his gun?
Oh, well.
That was absolutely hilarious. He looked so pathetic.
Oh, I just remember.
Bouncing off.
Hooker's a good cop.
Bouncing off his belly every time he rolled over onto his front.
But he was fit.
Well, and Heather Locklear was in it as well, wasn't she, Sue?
Yes.
Not all was lost.
No.
And who was the other guy? Was it Romano? Was it Romano, the Hispanic guy?
Oh gosh,
Who always had really tight shirts on.
Oh, man, it's been such a long time. I was but a child then, Mark.
Well, yes, me too. That's why I can't remember it so vividly. But
no, actually, I was a working adult then, so I didn't get to watch much TV. To be fair.
No, quite so, quite so. Right, so let's have a look. So, Airport Hobo's up into second, only
What?
900ths of a second behind Will.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
Airport Hobo's put in a 125.1. That
Yeah,
is
and the
epic
lights are flashing,
from
man.
the
It's
Fat
over.
Aunt. It's done. Okay. Is
Well,
everyone finished?
slap my ass and call me Sally.
Right. Okay, so that does indeed look like finishing. Oh no, Splatter's on his final lap. Is he going to be able to improve on 6th?
Well, he's got Kirk at the helm. He
No.
should do pretty well. No. That's
Wow,
why Kirk
this
is
is
yelling,
close.
"Why aren't you in first?"
Engage the warp drive, Sulu.
Damn it, Rob. Rob, damn it.
Spa. Splatter.
Splat.
Doesn't quite work as well as Spock,
Not
does
quite.
it?
No, it just doesn't.
Right, okay, so that is quali done. We have, as I say, the season 9, round 7 of our Group 4 80-mile challenge from Road Atlanta in Georgia. On pole, we have Willie Ham in the McLaren, McLaren 125.0, the McLaren.
You playing?
If I bought a McLaren, I would have to call it the McLaren now. But anyway, second, Airport Hobo in the Fat Aunt, 125.1. Great lap from Travis there. Johnny Mackers somehow in the M4 in third, a 125.1. Also, Lidio in fourth, a 125.2. Darlow Boy, another good quality from him in fifth, a 125.3. Splatter in sixth in the Ataxi, a 125.3. Just what's that, 500ths back from Darlow Boy. MacGyver in the Fezzer in seventh, a 125.5. Murcielago in eighth in the Hurricane. The Lambo, 125.7. That's going to hurt. Canada, Push P in ninth in the other McLaren, 125.8. Ginger Ninja in the Sylvia, 125.9. Devlin in the Alpha, 126.2 in 11th. Mick D, not Dundee, in the Nissan Sylvia, 126.2. A-Log in 13th in the other Lambo, 127.0. And Kobayashi Maru in the SLS, which I must confess wasn't much cop round here, in 14th. So there we have our starting lineup.
And can we just talk about Linio and that McGann? How quick he has made that car. I mean,
yeah,
PD has updated the specs on that thing, or he's just wicked fast in that car.
Yeah, I'm kind of even more amazed that he's quick round here than he was at Spa, because you've got that long straight is like a down to the or towards the end of the no, it's like a third of the track. And it's really, still don't think it's the quickest. So he's doing a hell of a job.
He really is, and yeah,
because it
used to at least have no pace on the long straightaways. Somehow he's finding it.
I see Mick D, not Dundee's, just put in the chat. That's not a knife. I don't.
That's a knife.
Yeah. Next up will be where you can live on it, but it tastes like shit. Let's go through the catchphrases of Mick Dundee there.
Oh man, splatters. That's a spoon. Yeah, where is Spoon? We haven't seen Spoon in quite a while.
Yeah, I think Justin popped something in chat in Discord a week or so ago saying he's going to be back either at the end of February or the end of March. I can't remember which it is, but he will be back. So I think work commitments and whatnot have just pulled him away.
In fact, was traveling to Spain, I believe, for some kind of a bike race or skiing. No, it was for skiing. That's what it was. Yeah, some kind of a ski tournament. They were doing some work there, and it sounded great. I said, "Oh, you having fun? How's the skiing?" He says, "I don't ski. I'm just working." So, sorry, dude, if you're listening.
Bummer.
We're here for you if you need any, leisure.
Oh dear, absolutely. Because I think Spoon's from Belgium, I think, isn't he?
He is.
Yeah. Okay, so he's 5 seconds until the final starts. Good stuff.
Looking like we're almost there. Here we go. I got the finger on the button here. Come on, man. Don't make me wait. There it is. All right. Let's get the goodies up. Feet on the brakes.
Yep, so standing start with false start check. So, yeah.
Call it, Murray.
Thump. And it's go, go, go!
Oh, look, it's Willie Ham! Willie Ham in that great Sky livery!
God. Hobo got away really well there, but and he's straight into first. Okay. Wow, the fat aunt was certainly rushing towards the buffet there. That was an impressive start from Airball Hobo.
That's
Willie
a
back
wicked
into
run,
second.
that fat bastard!
It's quite. So, let's have a look. So, I'm assuming. Oh no. Wow, okay. Lenio started on hards, and he's the only. Oh no. Ginger Ninja started on hards as well.
Interesting.
Okay, well, cool.
Well, we don't have any softs, so, like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Start on what you got, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay. So just coming down the backside, looks like we're pretty much as we started by the top two. Although Splatter's up to fourth. What? Go on, Rob.
Yeah,
having
he just
James
passed
Tiberius
Lenio.
Kirk in the cab. Yeah. So Lenio's on hards as well. I bet it's Kirk piloting the taxi from the rear seat. Engage thrusters. No cheese.
I think he's about to run out of dilithium crystals, Captain.
Can't give her any more. She'll blow. Okay, so you have Splatter, hell of a move up from Splatter. Well done, mate. And Johnny Mackers is, seems to be getting to grips with the M4, which is impressive. I absolutely loathe that car. Okay, Willie Ham is up behind Airport Hobo, and is he going to try and make a move into the right-hander? Yes, he is. He's got his nose alongside. But is the Veyron? Well, he's ahead now, but is the Veyron going to have the better of him down the massively long straight? We shall soon see.
Yeah, we are going to see the grunt test in motion.
Splatter's not far behind them now either.
No, he's not. Johnny Mackers uses all that slipstream. He's getting plenty of it too.
So Rob's probably sitting behind going, please do something stupid and take the top three out.
Oh yeah, he was to pick up the pieces for sure.
Absolutely. They're racing bloody close here. Especially if the
man. Hammer and tongs.
turn one. Oh, Airport Hobo's alongside again, going into T1. Wow, okay, back into the lead, but for how? No, Airport Hobo's gone wide. Oh no, not a tap at all, I don't think. Just outbraked himself, I think. And Johnny Mackers is up into the lead.
Yeah, why did he sneak in there?
And Splatter's up into third. He must be having a nosebleed. This is amazing. Well done, Rob. I know.
Things are changing too rapidly. My God.
Well, I know turn one's an absolute nightmare because I think the last time I raced here, oh hang on, but he's going up the inside of Johnny Mackers and back into first.
Yeah.
Last time I raced here was when we did was it the same car Sunday? We did the radicals around here.
Oh, was it? I think the last time you did this track was in the what was it? That was the LFA.
Oh yeah, but yeah. Okay, so the second to last time I raced here was when I was taken out on turn one.
Wasn't me, was
by
it?
our illustrious team principal.
Ah, okay. So it wasn't me then?
No, it wasn't you.
Oh, darn it.
Oh dear. I was just like,
I remember.
Race one, turn one, race over. It was just one of the slightest of nudges, but it was just okay, fine, deep breaths.
Yes.
Okay, but Willie, exactly, count to 10, all that crap.
It's over.
Yes, indeed. We're playing a game here.
Ooh, here we go. Race for P3.
Whoa,
Just got
whoa,
hot.
whoa! What happened there? There was Splatter seemed to go right across the grass
Splatter
there.
just mowed the lawn a little bit.
Okay, so we've got Willie Ham and Johnny Mackers pulling away. They have, I think 2 seconds ahead of Darlow Boys up into third. But it shouldn't surprise anyone because he's been driving. He's really been improving and driving quicker and quicker. This is great stuff from Darlow Boy. Splatter with his front grille no doubt stuffed full of grass at the moment. He's just coming up to serve a penalty. And Airport Hobo's back into 5th after his, I think he had a visit to the grass on turn 1. So, okay, so they spread out a little bit, so I feel okay looking a bit further down the pack now.
Nice little
battle. So we've got Devlin.
P8.
Yeah, well, we've still got Devlin, who's had a head of a start. He's up into 6th.
Yeah.
Maybe we should expect that in the Alpha. We've got MacGyver battling with Devlin. And then Merchant-Argo in 8th. Oh no, who stacked it?
Oh, that would be Darlow Boy, just as we were bragging about
Oh,
it.
no.
Man. Dude.
God almighty, our commentator's curse is reaching
Okay, man.
terrible levels. I mean,
Good thing he ghosted. You'll have to look back at that replay. It was ugly.
I'm almost beginning to think that we could will people off just by saying, "Oh, that's a great drive." Let's try it at MacGyver. Sorry, Matt. Great drive from MacGyver tonight. We're coming up on the back.
I'm not saying the curse works. I'm just saying don't piss us off, okay?
Okay, didn't work that time, so it's not every time. But it seems to be curious that we do just say something and then off they go. But anyway.
This is the law of the jungle. That's how it works.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Merchant-Argo really seems to be struggling in that Lambo around here, which surprises me. I thought he'd be quicker than that. But, so Canada push B in the other McLaren, beautiful livery, and Idio in 9th. So he's dropped down the order a bit, but is on the hards. So I wonder if anyone's got a 1-stop tonight.
Well, 32
if
laps.
That is an option.
Yeah, I was going to say with 32 laps and the 2 hard compounds, it's doable.
I think it probably is, yeah. And as we know, although it was Group 3, Willie Ham did it at Daytona. Or was that Group 4? No, that was Group 3.
That was Group 3.
Yeah,
shocking
but
that he managed.
It is doable. Yeah.
That was probably one of the most impressive runs I've ever seen in this whole series.
Yeah, and he only got passed in the bus stop on the penultimate lap, didn't he? So
yeah. Just all to save fuel. He just had nothing in the tank.
Aggrieved by that, but epic drive. So maybe a 1-stop is.
Well, should he?
Yeah, well, I think he said after the race he was grinning from ear to ear. He couldn't believe he'd done it. So well played, Will. But he's bringing all that experience that he's got from those races to the Group 4, which he's absolutely bossing this season. I think he has lost a race though, or not lost, but didn't come first. So he'll be kicking himself because I've now promised that everyone who wins all the races in one season is going to get a golden gonads keyring. Which is,
that's just.
Yeah, so it's gone already. Well, so's Dan. So I don't think anyone's up for the golden gonads this season at all.
And still they haven't quit. I don't understand, but
I know.
Well done.
I mean, it's going to be one of those things. It's going to be up there with like winning the Monaco Grand Prix in days to come. But you've got the golden gonads keyring. Yeah, it's good. That's exactly how it's going to be.
Oh yeah, it's definitely one of the jewels in the crown.
The crown jewels.
I wasn't gonna. Yeah. I was wondering when you were going to get it.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. So okay, Darlow Boy just stuck his tyres in the grass again. He's back down at 11th, which enabled Kobayashi Maru to whip past him.
Yeah, he had just got
Ginger Ninja.
Now he's going to have to do it again.
Yeah.
It seems to be
Ninja.
Darla Boy's thing is just, making 3 races
Yeah,
in one race.
He'd absolutely hate it if he just got into the lead and stayed there all race. He'd be bored as hell. He needs the challenge, the anguish of falling back to spur him on. I think that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's pain that motivates.
Okay, we got Mick D, not Dundee, back in 13th. This is clearly not a track for the Sylvia, but he has got the lovely Not Dundee logo on his back window again.
Oh, nice.
It's a lot more viewable than the last one he had, so certainly from my perspective, so well done, mate.
Yeah, well done indeed. And if you look just under his wing, it says GFB, and if you look closer, it says Go Fast Bits. So if that's the name of a parts counter, I'm all there.
Oh, dude.
He just went off into the grass too.
Yeah, and then we got A-Log back in 14th. So yes, indeed, this is the John Deere store. That was. Okay, so Mick's all over the shop at the moment, isn't he? Crikey. He's got a massive dent on his rear left quarter panel and the front right. Yeah, looks like he's had some action tonight, Mick.
Well, there had to be.
Yeah, fighting on regardless. So we've got Willie, who has pulled away nearly 4 seconds ahead of Johnny Mackers, and Will's got his hazards on.
And has for about 5 or 6 laps.
Yeah, I didn't notice it before, but yeah.
Turn your flashers off, Will.
I noticed in practice. No. I noticed in practice Johnny Mackers had his left indicator on. So I think it's just one of those things that you tap a button, you don't realise. You probably didn't realise you've got it mapped to be one of your indicators. But I certainly haven't got any of that crap mapped on my steering wheel, or knowingly have it mapped.
No, that stays at the bottom buttons.
Yeah, quite so. So it's all spreading out a bit now. So we've got Willie's 4 ahead of Johnny in second, who's 3.5 ahead of Splatter in third. He's back up to third. Great stuff. Well done. Who's a second ahead of MacGyver. Who's then 4 ahead of Devlin. Yeah, it's all just spread out a little bit now. So
if you go back to Canada, there's a little bit of a race going on.
Okay.
Well, there was. Lenio dropped back. Commentator's curse apparently applies to both of us.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, okay.
Okay, Nicky is on Devlin and just passed him. Just caught it.
Okay, excellent stuff. They said Christ Merchant goes up into 5th now. He was 7th or 8th a minute ago. This thing is... Airport Hobo's back in 7th. Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Okay. And Merchant Lago was cut in the grass. I don't know. Well, he had that off, didn't he? I know. That's the one thing about that bloody Lamborghini is it does like a slide.
Yes.
So you have to be pretty careful.
Yeah, sometimes that four-wheel drive is meaningless. Give up the ghost.
Absolutely rinsing through his tyres every time he spreading rubber on the track like butter onto a slice of bread every time he goes around the corner.
He's chewed up those front lefts.
Yeah.
Oh. Those left sides. Yeah. Oh, Devlin Calypso. And who's behind him? Travis.
Airport Hobo, yeah.
Yeah, we got a race for P5 going on now.
You know, I think still, I don't think I've driven the 155 because you can't go to Alfa Romeo dealership and buy it. You've got to wait for it to come up in the Legend thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, worth getting though. It's a car worth getting. I was probably a year and a half into owning Gran Turismo 7 when I finally got it. Boy, glad I did. Wonderful car.
Okay. Cool. Well,
Travis is
trying to send it up the inside. Yeah.
Yeah, final turn.
think he realised on the line he was on, he wouldn't be able to
yeah, he was definitely on
carry
the
the
edge
speed
of
around the corner. Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely on the edge of the back granny. Where have I seen that before?
Yeah.
No comment.
Okay, so Darlow boys now in ninth, got back past Kobayashi Maru.
I saw a really sweet film about a mother and two stepsons. After the race, I'll recommend it to you.
Okay. Oh, well, I'll look forward to not watching that.
Canada's out of the pits.
Oh, he's pitted already.
Yes.
And put the hards on. Interesting. Doesn't look like he's fueled to the end, so I'm guessing that's a two-stopper. And there's not a cloud in the sky, so I'm assuming no, it's a beautiful Georgian day.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you say? Did you say Georgian?
It is. It's a beautiful day in Georgia.
Georgia. I was looking into what Georgia's famous for. Sorry, not Georgia, Atlanta specifically.
Obviously, Atlanta is the state. Trotters.
Well, yeah. So it's obviously the state capital of Georgia.
Dancing with your cousin.
Apparently, it's got a really well. Obviously, they had the Olympics in '96. They've got a bloody big aquarium apparently. And it's famous for something called, and I'm not kidding here, for all you English guys, I'm going to ask Greg about the connotations of what it means. It's famous for the Ponce City Market.
Yes.
Now,
yes, have been.
Yeah. What does Ponce mean in the US?
Ponce does not mean what it means over there.
Yes,
Ponce probably
over here,
comes from Ponce de Leon, because he explored the area that is now Georgia back in the 1500s.
Okay, so there's kind of two meanings over here. One is a man who lives off a prostitute's earnings, and the other is more a slang term about back in the days when I smoked. I'd say, can I ponce a fag off you? Which obviously has different connotations in the US as well.
Oh, absolutely, yes. All of those do, yes. all those things, yes.
So
don't say the second one.
That's a pretty bold statement, but yeah, quite. But yes. So that just made me laugh. I was just Ponce City. I was like, oh my god.
Well, I tell you what, I lived most of my life in that part of the country, and I adore Atlanta. It's a wonderful place. Great place to visit if you're ever in the States and you happen to be in the Southeast. But yeah, Ponce Market is great. World of Coca-Cola, wonderful place to visit. Olympic Park, all of it really. Downtown Atlanta, Midtown. So many great things to see and do there. And awesome food. Just if I could make one recommendation, do not go in the middle of summer. You will die until you are dead. Yeah.
It gets quite toasty there, doesn't it?
Not even that. It's not the heat; it's the humidity. And I know that's it's an old saw, but it's true. The humidity will destroy you, particularly if you're from Europe.
Well, they had. I seem to remember, because obviously in Georgia they have Augusta National, which is where the U.S. Masters is played. And they actually took an overhead shot, or from a plane or whatever, and Willie's into bits during the midsummer, and it was absolutely burnt to shit. I couldn't believe it was the same place.
Yeah,
it was absolutely.
I remember
Johnny
that.
Mac is.
Yeah, there had been a drought there for a couple of years, and it finally came out. It was terrible. Terrible. That happened to us too. I was in the mountains of North Carolina, and we had a year's drought, and it nearly took out our friend's house. So,
wow.
Yeah, it was no joke.
Okay, so we got Johnny Mackers, who's now in the lead. He's nearly 3 seconds ahead of MacGyver, who's up into second. And Berchelago, through the pit stops, is up into third. Must be loving life a bit more now. He's a bit further up the field.
He's not going to love life for one more lap, that's for sure. If he can keep it on track, he'll be a lucky boy.
Yeah, he's got no fuel and no front left tyre left.
There's no meat left on that bone.
Yeah, probably quite gingerly around this one, Gelago. Oh, I don't think gingerly is necessarily in his vocabulary.
No, it's all or nothing for that man.
Yeah. I see MacGyver's got a pair of knuckle dusters on the back of his car.
Where's MacGyver?
I don't know what you call them, brass knuckles. He's second. So if you look at the back left of his car.
Oh, look at the lower right there on the bumper.
Yeah. I don't. You call them brass knuckles? No, we call them knuckle dusters over here.
Yeah, the brass knuckles here. I was trying to figure out what was that on the right, but we'll get back.
Oh, I didn't see that.
We'll get back to that. Have a look.
Good. Okay, so we've got MacGyver and and unsurprisingly, Murcielago into the pits. So Willie should go back up into second. He's 30 seconds behind. I'm not sure what the pit delta is because I haven't been paying attention.
That's funny. Neither am I. So busy talking about the weather.
We were talking about Atlanta. Yeah.
Definitely visit there. World of Coca-Cola. Can't recommend that.
Okay. So Willie's still got his hazards on. Yeah, 29 seconds behind. So yeah, we'll have to see.
Willie, turn the flashes off. Damn it.
I don't remember Road Atlanta being a particularly long pit stop. It's not in the same league as Spa, for example. But we shall soon find out. Let's have a look. Yeah, so Johnny Macca's front left is dead. He's nearly out of fuel. I assume he's going to pit now.
Really, you look like an old man on the overpass on I-10. Come on, man, shut him off.
Right, so Johnny has gone really wide into the pit entry there, which makes me think he could be getting. Yeah, well, is that going to be a 3-second penalty?
Ooh, I don't know about going in.
For cutting the.
I don't think they get you going in. I think with the penalty, it's hitting the wall. I think they need to give you 8 seconds.
Okay.
We'll see, though. I mean, I don't know. PD's kind of an ass. We'll see.
Well, I've certainly got him going in before, so that's what I've basically. So cones in the middle of the track, which Willie's just whacked. So okay, so yeah, Willie's through and into the lead again.
Yeah, we're looking at an over 30-second pit delta. It looks like it's a long pit delta.
It's a long one, yeah. So, yeah, probably 36 by the look of it.
Yeah.
Johnny's now 6 seconds behind, being 30 seconds ahead. So
yeah, that sounds right.
About that.
That's rough.
Okay, so well, Willie and Johnny have both come out on the mediums. So assuming this isn't going to be a one-stopper, because they'll need. I assume they need to whack the hards on. Do they? Do they have to put?
I think they started out. I think they both started out on the hards, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I don't think they did. I don't think they did. I think they were both on mediums. So I'm guessing the hard stint is yet to come.
Nope, he was on the mediums.
Yeah.
I had one.
Okay, so. Okay, good stuff. So, right, the current running order is Willie Ham in first, who's 7.5 seconds ahead of Johnny Macca's in second, who's 3 seconds pretty much dead ahead of Airport Hobo in third, who's having a great race tonight. MacGyver, who's just stopped by the look of it, in fourth. I just need to have a look at the back of his, I can't see the other side of his car. I'm interested to see what that decal is. So back in fourth, Splatter in fifth, still having a great race. Doesn't seem to be trouble from behind, so hopefully he can maintain that place. Murcielago now up into sixth. It's a bit more like it. Canada, Push P. Yeah, well, exactly right. Push P, Canada and Lidio, who are having a bit of a ding dong here through turn one. And Lidio's got the. Oh, he's going to be on the. Can he get his nose in front into this sharp line?
Canada's glitching like hell.
Canada's glitched again, yeah.
We're never going to know who gets past who. That's going
no. Well, it's so difficult driving behind a car that's glitching, isn't it?
It's
where's because I think because obviously when you're in the car, you can't tell.
Right.
And I think Canada put a steward's review in for when we were at Interlagos, and I looked at it and I was like, Jesus Christ, he sort of went behind and then he appeared halfway into, I think it was Ginger Ninja's car or something.
Which just about happened right then as you were saying that. I was
Yeah.
just watching it. Everybody was.
Yeah.
That's
It's
impossible.
mad,
I don't know
isn't
what
it?
Lenio's going to do with that.
I think you just got to go for it, and then if anything happens, it's like, well, it's not my fault.
Yeah, you can certainly
Nothing
make
I could
judgments.
do about that.
100%.
So,
He might just be waiting for him to go to the pits or something. It just looks like he's tiptoeing around that.
yeah, could be.
I remember when Glava used to glitch a lot. He's not doing as much now, but I remember racing with Glava and he was glitching so badly, I guess, before he got a new ISP, and it was rough. Because he and I race at about the same pace, and just trying to get around him was just so frustrating. So I feel you.
Yeah,
Man. I feel you, Lenio.
It's just it's quite mad, isn't it? It's just like, wow. You can't guess where he's going to go is the thing.
No, and he's fine inside the car. He's fine. He has no idea he's doing it. But there it goes again. Oh my god! I'm gonna have to get off of this thing. I'm just gonna just belabor it. Oh my god, that's rough.
Okay.
It was just him, getting over to the left side or right side of a shower of sparks. He was back in the front.
Yep. Okay, so we've got Ginger Ninja, who's coming up behind Devlin, who's now on the hards. But the Alpha's four-wheel drive, right?
I believe so. All I know is
That
it's
should
great.
give him. Okay. Yeah, I picked that up from your comments, Greg. I will be giving it a look. Looks like we're going
Until
in
the brake
towards
master
night as well.
starts leaking, and then it's an Alpha.
Okay, yeah. So usually you have to stop for a water pump at some point, don't they? So or something of that ilk. So yeah, the headlights are on, so it looks like the night is drawing in, which will give us another dimension. And Ginger Ninja goes past into night.
Yeah, nice little move by Ginger Ninja there. Snuck up on
super
him.
move. On the softer compound, but great move nonetheless. Looks like Ginger Ninja's got some sort of manga livery or something?
Yeah, manga or it does appear to be.
What are they? Anime, yeah, that sort of thing. I don't understand the distinction, to be honest.
My daughter has walked me through that more than one time.
Ah, okay. Well, Well, Greg, if you could just run us through what the difference is between manga and anime, that'd be great.
And let me finish. I haven't received a word of it.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Ginger Ninja, in whatever the hell style his car is in, is marching on, now a second and a half ahead of Devlin. Got Kobayashi Maru, who has stopped for mediums, but it looks like he's going to have to stop again in a few laps time.
Sorry about that.
Excellent. Yes, indeed. I heard it, but none of our viewers did. That's the main thing.
Man, I knew I shouldn't have worked at that TB clinic.
Indeed. So you got Darlow Boy, who seems to have a similar sort of livery going on.
Yes, he does indeed.
He does, yeah, in the NSX. So,
that's not Sailor Moon. No, second house. My daughter could tell you.
Okay.
I should have her jump on. She can tell us exactly what that was. What series, what year, who the animator was, what studio it came from.
Can we have the useful member of the Trumpy family online, please?
Yeah.
Who can actually tell us about something?
Yeah, they're all female.
That would be useful. Okay.
Females are fine. I'll tell you anything you need to know.
We've got Mick Dundee back in 13th, who looks like he's having a hell of a time.
Yeah, that's Sylvia on hard.
He's twitching left and right out of virtually every corner.
It's a slidey track.
Yeah.
And it's a slidey car on a slidey track.
Yep. And got A-Log back in 14th, who must be perilously close to having blue flags waved at him.
It would appear.
Or someone already gone past because he's 128
Oh yeah,
back.
he's already been lapped. Yeah, Willie Ham's already lapped him.
So Willie is on his imperious way to, well, yeah, 11 laps to go after this one, and he's looking pretty good.
It is typical Danny style domination.
I bet Willie's actually ruining the day that Dan joined the league.
Oh, you know he has.
He's like, that could be me.
And you know,
Damn
he dangled the gonads in front of him. I don't know why he hasn't.
Well, if that's not, you know, if that's not motivation enough to have me dangling golden gonads in front of you, I don't know what it is, frankly. What's the matter with these people? So Willie currently 12 seconds ahead of Johnny, who's got Airport Hobo for company. Well, it's under a second now. What's Airport Hobo on? So he's on the mediums. Okay.
Yeah, and running through them rather quickly.
Christ, he's nearly out.
We'll be coming in for a load of fuel and some tires on this next round for sure. MacGyver, in the meantime, now has got plenty of rubber left and a half a tank of fuel. So look for him to start moving up toward the podium.
Indeed, excellent stuff. Oh, hang on a sec. My mum's just phoning. I'm going to have to
Hey, Mum.
tell her I'll phone her back. 2 secs, mate.
Tell us, said hi. Come around for tea. And Matt makes a beautiful move to get around his teammate. Oh, we got a yellow flag, so nobody passed. Who's off? A-Log's off. A-Log is trying to make way for the front runners, so well done, A-Log. Great sportsmanship as usual. Excellent stuff. That's why it's a pleasure to have you here. But just a great move, and Matt got it done before the yellow flag came out, so I'm sure he's wiping his forehead and breathing a sigh of relief. Macker's in second, looking very good on tires, quite good on fuel. Somehow making that M4 work for him, if for nobody else. Willie's just sailing away in that sky livery. Still hasn't turned his flashers off. Somebody give Willie a call, please. Send him a message. Write him a letter. Send him a postcard. Tell him to turn those blinkers off. But just, man, dominating performance.
Okay, Greg, so Mum says hi. That was an interesting return to comms there. Sat down, knocked my drink over, controller went on the floor, the headset came out.
So just another day in the burn-up household, I see.
Well, you remember that program we talked about the other week, Some Mothers Do Have Them? That's exactly how Frank Spencer would have sat down if he was commentating on Gran Turismo 7. That's exactly what would have happened to him.
That may have been the greatest slapstick series I've seen since Laurel and Hardy. Oh my God, that sequence.
It's one of my favourite programs ever. I absolutely love it. You should watch the rest of them, honestly. They're absolutely hilarious. There's loads. I dare say that was probably the most. There's one where he ends up flying a plane, and his instructor passes out. It's his first flying lesson.
Oh my God.
And he says, "Can you tell me where you are? What can you see? What can you see above you or below you?" Something. And he says, "Oh, it's Newport Pagnell because he's flying upside down." And he.
Oh, it looks awesome.
It's
man.
Absolutely brilliant.
It is, and it's reminiscent of Buster Keaton. I mean, it's at that level.
It's that very visual.
Genius.
Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I'm not usually a fan of physical comedy, but wow. What that has to
Well,
do
so
with
the guy-
racing, nobody knows, but you know, have
No,
at it.
quite. We should probably get back on that.
It's okay.
So
I got
Willie's
the
got-
camera on A-log as he was mowing the grass, so we're all set.
Ah, super. Okay. Good. How's he getting on back there? Is he picked up? Okay,
He's picked up
a
2
penalty
penalties
for
here and a blue flag.
his lawn venture.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah.
And if I don't know how he's feeling right now, though I imagine he's feeling a teeny bit frustrated. All that's going to be wiped away when he crosses the finish line. We just have to make sure it's on the it's on a running lap, and that he doesn't get denied his chance to cross the line on his own terms.
Well, I don't know how he's going to up his game from last week, frankly, when he reversed across the line in Spa.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough one. I mean, if he recreates it, that's enough. But if he finds something else to do, that's just a chef's kiss.
Yeah, I don't know what he could possibly do to beat that, to be honest. Unless he can actually put it up on 2 wheels, sort of Smokey and the Bandit style,
That would
or
be
whatever. Drive across.
that would be an act of God, I think. Boy,
yeah, indeed. I mean, I didn't actually realise you could flip cars over in Gran Turismo 7.
yeah.
I've seen some of that. That looks like a hoot. I need to do that.
Yeah, I've done that at Willow Springs, and I can show you where. Just come around turn 1. There's a perfect launch ramp around the first curve.
Ah, excellent.
Yes. Got a video of it somewhere. I should show it.
Okay, so we've got Justin just letting Will through. So Will is absolutely tearing through the field at the moment. So
Yep,
he's
there he goes. I mean,
Canada
well
is
away.
next.
Justin's not slow on this track, and Will just
No.
hammered past him after he stands still.
Yeah, I found that I didn't think the SLS was the greatest car around here at all. In the practices I did on the wrong tyres, which wasn't particularly helpful. But yeah, it didn't seem great around here. But the McLaren definitely was, the Ferrari definitely was. But I'm impressed at the moment with Johnny Mackers and his the M4, because that was just awful.
Yeah, and he's, I don't want to say he mastered it because of the commentator's curse, but I'm just going to say I'm impressed.
Go on, say it.
No, not saying it. Johnny's a friend of mine. Johnny hasn't pissed me off.
Yet. Well, it's just pulling away, isn't he? Yeah, 13.3 ahead of now of Johnny. I think they both have their halves to come. MacGyver, I think, is pretty much the same. What was the oh, okay. Is that a bloke with a gun or something?
On the back.
Well,
Boy, right now
is it
it's
the
hard to
right
say.
rear?
I want to say he looks like he's either a guy with a chainsaw cutting off his own leg, or he's having a wee.
Well, that's a mighty impressive. Or is he shooting a Gatling gun?
We'll call it that.
I don't.
I believe that's
We'll
what he's
ask
doing.
MacGyver.
Yeah, I think he's got a machine gun or something.
Yeah, we'll ask MacGyver to talk us through his decals,
Yeah, he's
and we will not spare his blushes. We will force him to do it. So, but MacGyver is making progress. Looks like slightly on the back of Johnny Mackers. Sort of a 10th here and there,
Yeah.
but
He's coming through a tough sequence here. We'll have to see what happens when he gets to a corner that he can really fly out of.
yeah.
Now, he's on a controller, is he not?
MacGyver?
I believe he is.
I don't know, to be honest. He does it because I always think with some of the controller drivers, this is it's just how the controller is, but they look quite jerky. MacGyver doesn't strike me as, he always looks quite smooth through corners.
Right. And so does Murcielago, but he's controller all day.
Yeah, true.
He's smooth as butter. It all comes down to style.
Well, quite. And we are chock full of that.
Chock full of style. I am chock full of nuts.
Chock full of nuts.
Chock full of all.
Okay.
That fun stuff.
So
Whoa,
merchandise.
here
This
we
is,
go.
I mean,
Man, he's trying to get around Canada. Okay, check out Willie Ham. All right, Willie Ham is trying to get around that glitchmobile.
oh wow.
A devil of a time.
Well, because it must be the thing for Canada that he thinks he's pulled over, but his car has other ideas. The car on the internet has other ideas. So, okay, well, safely navigated. God knows how, but well done, Willie.
Yeah, Macker's turns upcoming.
God. Well, I think we'll stay with this just for sheer entertainment.
I think that's a splendid idea. Yeah. Let's see how far back is he. So Matt's not too far back from Johnny. He's made up 2/10.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It did look like he was making some progress, but I think they'll be stopping. Willie not soon. No, so the fuel-wise they're okay, but it's just the sort of front lefts again.
Yeah, both of them are looking like the tires, Matt.
Lots of right-handers on this course.
Yeah, it's kind of the anti-NASCAR track, if you will.
Yes. Quite so.
We had a fella who used to run the local circuit. You know, we had nothing but ovals where I lived.
Yep.
And he used to crash a lot. He just walled it every time he got out in his car. We used to call him Right Turn Presley.
Nice. I thought you became the Right Turn Clyde from the Clint Eastwood movies.
All the better, but no.
Oh, his name was okay. That was actually his name.
Was Robert, actually.
Any relation?
No. As far as I know, I mean, you know, it's the South, so probably somewhere down the line, but no telling.
Oh dear, yeah.
I can say that shit because I'm from there.
Yeah, I don't. Then it's not the thing to walk into the bars down there and shout, "Give me 6." It's like the Isle of Wight where we are. That's
is that where all the white
famous for that sort of behaviour as well. Yeah, they've only got a small population, so well. Okay, so yeah, MacGyver seems to have sort of holding station now behind Johnny. I think he was 2 seconds behind a minute ago, so there's a bit of ebb and flow there, but it's all going to come down. I think they've all got hards to do. So, and I think
picking up
that Ferrari. Yeah, but I think that Ferrari is great on the hards, and I'm not convinced the M4 will be.
Nicky Rent is doing his usual, I think I'm going to go past the pits just one more time on these bald-ass tires gigs.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But I don't know, given how, this is a right-hand course, isn't it? I mean, God, how the hell is he going to get round? Or maybe he's thinking, maybe I'm going to be quicker on absolutely knackered mediums than I am going to be on hards.
Could be. Well, you know, it's lap 30, so maybe he's just going to try to make it work here and just kind of hold position. But Lenio is right on his fluke, just about.
Yeah, and it looks like Canada's coming up behind Willie Ham.
Oh, man, look at that.
In an audacious move in the glitchmobile to unlap himself. And it's McLaren against McLaren.
Oh, that's cheeky.
Oh, God.
That's cheeky.
Yeah.
What are Willie's tires looking like here? His tires look good.
They look like they're going to last.
And Canada's taking advantage of that slip. All right, we got ourselves a penultimate lap going on, huh?
Yep.
Travis just got wild. Let's see if we can find out what happened to him here.
Yeah, I think Airport Hobo is going to be ruining what could have been, because he had a couple of offs which absolutely crucified his race, because he was leading at one point, wasn't he? And then second, and looking pretty good. So, yeah.
Ooh, he had a nasty slide.
Did he?
Yeah. Travis had a rough patch there.
Okay.
Did not do any good for his rears.
So we've got Murcielago, who's trying to make a move on Lidio.
But that was Lenio making a move on Murcielago. He was behind him. And
Okay, really?
Yeah,
I
they had
thought
real
Lidio
close-
was ahead.
No, Lenio was
Okay.
behind. Nicky's just trying to hang on to those terrible tires. Lenio's got a lot more rubber. He's on the mediums, got a lot of rubber, plenty of fuel.
Maybe you didn't have to use hards. I think very few people on hards. But no worries. No, quite.
Let's see if I can get a rerun of that pass here. So hang on. It's almost time to end the race. So call me out. No, we just missed it. Sorry.
Okay, no worries. Right, so Willie Ham is onto his final lap. With Canada still.
He still wants that lap back.
He's still, I know what's happened. He's probably seen the, wasn't it Devlin at Daytona when he just managed to stay ahead of Dan as he crossed the line. Then not only finished the next lap, but managed to pick up a place too as A-Log ran out of petrol. So he's probably thinking that could happen again. That could happen again.
Hoping against hope.
I need to get ahead. I need to get ahead.
I think this time Willie has just enough fuel to make it to the start-finish line.
Yeah, he's pretty low, but yeah, I think you're probably right. Yeah.
Maybe Lenio thinks he can have him just as they come around that last corner. Thinking, well, if I knock him into the wall, he'll still cross the line, so it'll be fine.
If I was Will at the moment, to be fair, and I see that car glitching behind me, I say, you know what, I'm going to pull over and let him go past.
You know, I was just thinking the same thing.
This could completely ruin my evening.
It has got to be so off-putting, but he still crosses the line. He's still going to cross the line. Sorry, he's about to cross the line right here.
Well done, Will.
Yes, great job, man. Gives us the old Willie Ham slide. Thanks, baby. Oh, that looked good. That looked good.
Yeah, that was good. Johnny coming around in second, so MacGyver didn't quite get there.
No, couldn't quite make it up. And Lenio's going to take fourth. If he can hang on for this last little bit. So Murcielago, well, he made a great effort, but he couldn't make those tires work for him at the end.
It was the tyres, wasn't it? They were just wearing too quickly. So well done, Lenio.
Well done,
and well done, Murcielago.
I don't know how you hung on, buddy, but way to go, Reinhardt. Excellent job.
Excellent. Well done, mate. Well done. Airport Hobo, what could have been in sixth.
Yeah, after that wicked slide. Oh, yeah, Splatter. Nice job, Rob.
Splatter into seventh. Well done, mate, with James Tiberius Kirk and... I think we've identified the female.
I think it was Uma.
The blonde. Yeah. Okay. We'll be on the same one. We can ask. Darlo Boy in his manga, anime, whatever the hell it is.
Whee!
Oh, that was an early spin. You could tell he had a big lead over whoever was behind him.
Oh yeah. Hey, Ginger got us a good, and he went completely sideways, as does Jester, and sadly. No love from A-Log. Oh, man.
Oh, bad luck, guys. Bad luck. Okay,
we were looking for Arnis to give us a show there, but no, nothing doing. Well done, Will, though.
Yeah, well, another dominant performance from Will. So we'll just run through the finishing lineup. So in first, in the McLaren. With the best lap of 1:25.0 was Willie Ham. Johnny Mackers in second in the M4. Great drive, Johnny. Well done, mate. Best lap of 1:25.6. MacGyver in third in the Fezzer, a 1:25.2. Lidio in the McGann Trophy 11, both mine and Greg's favourite Group 4 car in a 1:25.8. Fifth, Murcielago, who certainly finished up better than he started. So well done, mate. That's well done. 1:25.8. Airport Hobo in sixth in the Veyron, a 1:25.2. So that's the second fastest lap? Yeah. Well done, mate. Seventh, Splatter in the Ataxi in a 1:25.7. Darlo Boy in the anime stroke manga stroke insert Japanese art form here. NSX 125.7. Ginger Ninja in the Sylvia 125.1 in ninth. Mick D Not Dundee in the other Sylvia 126.0. Canada, Push P in 11th in the other McLaren, 126.0. Devlin in the Alpha in 12th, 126.5. Kobayashi Maru, who's struggling all night in the AMG, in 13th, 126.6. And A-Log, who didn't finish? What?
Shocker. He probably knew he wasn't going to be able to give us any love at the end, so he just buggered off.
He was right behind Will when they when they were finishing. How the hell did he not finish? That was my okay. Well, anyway, DNF for A-Log there. Bad luck, mate. And we were hoping for another spectacular finish over the line there, but next week
for sure.
Right.
All right. What do you think? Would you like to go for the interviews?
Oh, go on then.
Since our host gave up on the
finished that pretty sharp. Okay, yeah, okay. So we'll drop out of this one, pop into the other chat. Let's hope to Christ everyone's sorted their mics out this week so you can actually hear them.
Looks like we got 5 on, Mark. I'll meet you over there.
Okay, bud.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Weather. Welcome to the 90s, everybody.
Good age test right there. Make sure everybody's old enough.
Indeed, yes. Make sure everybody's old. Yeah, make sure you're Gen X worthy here. If somebody goes, "What's that?" You're fired. Well, Marky B is just joining the party, and since he has the better questions, I'm going to hand it off to him and shut my butthole. What's up, Mark?
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening, Mark.
Good evening. Evening.
How are we all doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Right, okay. Oh, dear. So, Will, congratulations, mate. You had a right old battle with Airport Hobo at the beginning. And others,
luckily, we were both in the comms with each other, so I think he went a bit deep into the corner. I did ask him, was it me that sent him wide? He said it wasn't, so I carried on.
Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah, pretty intense battle. That Bugatti's quick on the straights. I said to Johnny, I'm getting flashbacks from Gr4 a couple of seasons ago.
Right. But after you put a bit of distance in between you and the guys behind you, and it was, seemed to be pretty plain sailing from then on.
Other than one mistake in, I think it was the second to last lap. I just misjudged the first corner. My front left was starting to die, and I went a bit wide. I had a minor panic when I thought it was Johnny that was right behind me, but it wasn't, so that was all good.
Okay, good stuff. Well done, mate. Great race. Congratulations. Johnny Mackers.
Oh, do.
How about that performance in the bloody awful M4?
Not too bad. I was surprised when I got up close and quali, and then keep that fuel high as possible, hoping for Will's tyres to go, but oh well.
Because it looked like initially when you were in practice and stuff, it looked like you were struggling a bit with it.
Yeah.
And I was lining up my repertoire of, I told Johnny this car was rubbish. I don't know why he's driving the bloody thing. And lo and behold, second. So what the hell do I know? Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Right, who we got next? MacGyver.
Yes, sir.
Great race, mate. Well played.
Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, it was a good race.
How did it all go? Did it looked like you were sort of toing and froing a little bit, but overall you must be pretty happy with the results.
Yeah, it's not my favorite or my best track for sure, so pretty happy to manage third there. And I think just a pit strategy thing, being able to do it one stop and trying to go easy on the tires and not
Yep.
get penalties and just drive smooth. That was kind of my only goal, and it worked out today.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So we just wanted to have you talk us through the decals on the back of your car. So you have a set of brass knuckles one side,
Mhm.
and we were trying to work out what the hell the one on the right-hand side was. Is it a bloke with a Gatling gun?
That's exactly what it is. Yeah,
Oh, right.
it's a
Okay.
stick man guy with a Gatling gun, just letting her shred.
Yeah, because we can only see it from a distance, and you can imagine what we're coming out with on. Well, it's either a bloke with a massive
Oh god.
Gatling gun.
Gatling gun. Yeah.
Oh, I'm glad it was entertaining.
Yeah. Oh, it was superb, mate. Well done. Congratulations.
I love
Yeah, thanks. Good
what it
racing.
says on the wing. I just noticed it.
Oh gosh, did we
What's
miss
it say in
that?
the wing?
Hello.
It's all right. You can say it, Johnny. Go on.
It says grip and slip.
Yeah,
Right. Okay.
that's the new logo there. It describes me pretty well. I'm either in grip or slip, so it's one or the other.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Very entertaining livery tonight, MacGyver. Well done.
Thanks, guys.
Birch Chicago. Oh, sorry. Hang on. Did Lidio join?
I am here.
Hello, mate.
Hello, mate.
That was a pretty tight finish at the end.
Oh, do you know what? I didn't know that there wasn't a mandatory tyre, so I went hards and then softs,
Yeah, I
mediums.
think if you listen to the commentary, neither did me and Greg.
Yeah,
So I thought you had to use both, but
yeah, and then I was like, oh no, there's no mandatory tyre, so I could have done mediums, but yeah, I thought there was a mandatory tyre, so yeah, that was my mistake. But other than that, I caught Murcielago at the end, and I thought, yeah, his tyres are done, so I had a chance at him at the end. I had a little battle with Canada um, during the race, I believe, and yeah, still a bit
yeah.
jumpy about places.
Yes.
So I was a bit unsure where to place the car, so I thought,
Yeah.
right, maybe you
Yeah,
know,
Bit tricky, isn't it, going
that
past
much
him?
was
I was
clear.
trying to keep it clean and everything, and I didn't want to sort of, you know, make it look like I'm just punting him off. But I just had to be careful where his car was jumping about. So I had to sort of try and sort of stay on him. But hopefully he pitted, and I thought, right, let's go.
Yeah.
And then
I think that was probably the correct strategy.
yeah, so that's what I went for. And then yeah, like I said, at the end, catching Murcielago, and I thought. I just hope Airport Hobo just wasn't catching me as well, and I was like, no. So yeah, I was happy with that.
Good man. Good man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And Murcielago, you there, mate?
Come in, Reinhardt.
Come in, Salzburg.
He was on comms. Oh, he joined anyway.
Yeah, he's showing us live in the chat, but okay, never mind. Moving swiftly on.
Can you hear me now?
Ah, there he
Yes.
is.
Yeah.
So another masterclass of driving on completely knackered tyres, then.
Yeah. But I mean, it was the strategy work. The game took places wouldn't have gained otherwise. I think.
Okay.
With
Well, I think
Airport
for the
Hobo and
last.
Splatter pitting too.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for the last 2 laps of that race, your front left was solid red. There was no white left on it at all.
Yeah, my pace dropped off massively in those last 2 laps.
So do you whack up the traction control? Do you put it up?
No. I don't use it in the Huracan.
Okay. Because of the four-wheel drive, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, you managed to limp it home in fifth, so that was a bloody good thing, to be honest, because you were quite a long way back, sort of towards the start, and it
Yeah,
was sort of.
pace-wise, it wasn't my race today. I like the track, but pace-wise, it was a bit off today.
Okay. Well, look. Finish.
Thanks, man.
Splatter, unmute thyself.
Hello.
Hello, mate. Was I having a nosebleed, or were you up in second at one point?
Thank you. Yes, I was surprised as anybody to see that. I mean, it's my favourite track. It's my favourite track, as you know. When I was playing my Joker, so I was trying to maximise the pace, but I've got to be a bit disappointed. I think I should have taken a leaf out of Murcielago's book and at least tried to stick with a one-stopper, because it was all about that front left tyre. The rest of the tyres were absolutely fine, but that front left was just absolutely shot. But I probably could have carried on with it and just accepted a bit of a loss of lap time rather than losing all that time in the second pit stop, because that's what cost me.
Yeah, you certainly weren't on your own on that front.
I know, that's what I assumed. I assumed most would be trying a two-stopper, but I think with all the brave ones who were just sticking to a one-stopper, it paid off.
Yeah, well, great race, mate. I mean, I was jumping out of my seat when you were up in the upper echelons of the lineup. I thought I suggested you might have a nosebleed at one point.
I'm always happy to give you a cheap thrill, Mark.
Yes, and the dad joke. Yeah, indeed. Excellent stuff. So, who's next? Ginger Ninja.
Yep.
You're playing City Skylines Remastered already.
Yes. That's how tonight went.
Just like the pros.
Well, it's kind of up and down though, wasn't it, really?
Yeah. I didn't do no practice, so I didn't really work on tyre wear, what tyres to run or anything like that. Started on hards, thinking I could go further than what I actually went on them. Because I thought about doing like just a fuel stop and running hards.
Okay.
Yeah, just not changing them at all, but it didn't work. Went on to mediums and then I was playing catch up. Got punted off a few times, but other than that, yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, indeed. And just out of
enjoyed
interest,
that car though, that Sylvia.
Cool. We were discussing both yours and Darlow Boy's liveries. What particular Japanese style of art is that? What would you call it?
Manga.
It is manga.
Mark.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you're the expert, Greg.
Like I said, okay. I did never register.
Yeah, because Darlow Boy had a sort of similar themed one on as well. So
I don't know. It's kind of a mixture of a few things. There's manga characters on there. I don't know if Pokemon classes as manga.
You're asking the wrong guy here, mate.
Because obviously she's holding a Pokeball.
Yes, indeed. But well done, mate. A great livery, and congratulations on the race tonight.
All right, cheers, dude.
And Mick D, not Dundee.
Yes, sir.
Hello, mate. A bit of a different race for you tonight. It looked like that Sylvia was all over the bloody place, wasn't it?
Well, the first lap I got punted and I sort of got the shits and was in a bad mood for a few laps, and I was thinking about just pulling to the pits. And I'm like, no, I'm going to stick it out and see what I can do here.
Right. Good
so
man.
Went from last to 10th, so I'm happy with that.
Good man. Because it seemed like every time you ran the hards at one point, didn't you?
I ran hard for the last stint for 20 laps.
Yeah, because it just seemed every corner you were having a right old wiggle coming out of it. So
Oh yeah, I was having fun. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But no,
Good
look,
stuff. Good
all in
stuff.
all, happy with the top 10 finish though.
Okay, mate. Good stuff. Good stuff. So I haven't forgotten anyone, have I? I think I got it vaguely in Augur as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Great stuff. Great stuff. Well, look, congrats, Will, Johnny, and MacGyver on the podium this evening. Fantastic
Yeah, well
stuff.
done, lads.
Yeah, well done, guys.
And just to say, if you've enjoyed what you've seen this evening, or if you're watching catch up, do look at the QR codes at the beginning of the stream, scan those in, and come and join us on Discord, and we can have you racing in no time. And of course, please do like and subscribe if you are able and willing. Spiffy G,
Yes,
a
sir.
pleasure as always. Thank you, sir, for running the stream again.
Enjoyed it very much. Thanks for having me.
No problem at all. And I'm just gonna double check where we are next week, unless anyone knows. No. Okay.
Yeah,
No idea. Sorry.
So Monza next week in Group 4.
Monza.
I've just realised I'm on holiday next week.
You're not here next week.
What's that? Is it 10 laps?
Yeah, something like that. And then, yeah, we're at Spa again on Thursday in Group 3, I believe. So
I'm looking forward to that.
lovely. Yeah, I think, yeah. Good stuff, good stuff. Well, look, thanks for your efforts tonight, guys. Really good fun commentating on it as always. And yeah, we'll see you at the next one.